approach the arrow is just a stick in the wall. So what can happen to you if you just go to the wall like this? Sometimes you will not see the arrow because it's just staring directly in your face. So what can happen is that when you quickly approach the wall, you can actually pierce yourself. So what you have to do is you have to go to the wall from the side, and then you would have to put the left hand on the wall and move the arrow out of the target with the right hand. But also before you do that, look if there's somebody else standing behind you. Yeah, that is really crazy. He actually said that picking up the arrow after shooting is the most dangerous part about shooting an arrow. He had square colliders, yes. But now you can no longer step on the ledges with your toes. That is so frustrating because then you have this weird section in Crash Bandicoot. Sky Bridge. You have there's one section in the game where it is necessary, even in the remake, it is necessary in the high road. It is necessary to land on these planks, and they are very thin. Okay, so the problem is now with the new collider, if you land on a plank like this, then you fall down. You think you made it, but then you fall down, and that is not good. I think he will show everybody this chapter and then tell everybody, yeah, I'm writing a book. But then it's not... like his motivation is deflated because all of the excitement was wasted on everybody telling him that he is going to write a book, and he already wrote his first chapter. What you need to do is you need to work in quiet. You just need to work for yourself, not to get external validation. That is usually how you get over that. But also finishing is very important to learn. So that is why I always encourage people to finish what they start, even if that means they have to put they have to cut out a lot of the things to get it to be finished. But finishing things, especially as you said for a portfolio, is very, very important. I remember you saying on a video you make new stuff and look deep into it later or something like that. I mean, this is usually how it goes. You make it exist first and then make it good later. There is no other way to make things. You cannot just make something and make it perfect immediately. That's not how it goes. You have to start somewhere. You have to make it crap first. You have to make it exist first, and then you can refine it and polish it and make it cool. That is how I do it. So I will show you this, and just don't tell anybody. Let's see. Okay, so for Kerato Dash, for example, on Spotify, let's go to let's see if we can find a Spotify entry here. Spotify, there it is. Okay, there it actually says 0. Never mind. I actually got 0. Okay. Well, maybe they changed it. Wow, I'm getting 0 for each stream. That's crazy. I was trying to get rich, but how? Never mind. That's my theory going into the trash. And then you're like, wait a minute, I cannot even add anything anymore without adding new bugs and stuff. So sometimes you just gotta sit down and refactor, right? But you know what the most painful thing about this is? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. No. It's like when you tell your customer or your players, yes, I just refactored the entire class and it's now super working well and whatever. Players will be like, well, okay. Alright, but where's my content? Where is my update? And you're like, well, this was all in preparation for the update. It just took a long time. But the value is really hard to convey with stuff like this. Have you played Born XP? It already looks like they are not coming back. What is happening? Oh no, where are they? They're already gone. They're already flying off. Freedom. Look at it. Look at them. Look at how happy they are. Look at how happy they are with the new life. Ah, it's beautiful, isn't it? Imagine Austrian Mario. Yahoo, Alter! Yahoo! He would probably not say Yahoo, he would say, you're the lady! That's what an Austrian Mario would be like. Hello, attack the door, now it's go. Is Warframe still updated regularly?
You have to play against me.
I've played Warframe once. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it got released on the Switch, right? Right? Because that's where I played it. Yeah. When the Switch came out and Warframe got released for it, I was like, this cannot work. This cannot work. So I had to test it out, and indeed, they made it work on the Switch. It's crazy. That is actually crazy human engineering. It got a Switch release and it got a release on Android. Wow. That is a really cool thing that they did.
And stay alive.
Alright. Provoked Exodus, incinerate. So I'm gonna... What am I gonna do? How can we kill this? That's crazy. Make this look so easy. Really? Damage taken. Okay, I can play this one and try to exile it. Exile success. I make this look easy, but this was completely luck. That I had this in my inventory. So yeah. Pull the spear. Oh no. No! It does not stop. It does not stop. There is like this meme going around, or this comic going around, where a potential customer goes to an Artist Valley shop and they said, "Oh my god, your booth is so nicely set up." And then you see the booth from behind and you see all of the duct tape everywhere, and everything is just loosely held together with duct tape and strings and whatever. But on the outside, you don't see that. And I feel like it's exactly the same with games. Like there's a lot of duct tape going on and a lot of strings and, you know, just loosely attached to everything. It is what it is. But I think that also makes it fun. That makes it fun, especially when you have a bug. Well, like last Friday, it is an edged case on top of an edge case. Like you have to dig so deep into the code that the detective work is something. Like I have some ideas and I have the art already, but I just need to sit down. And I cannot do that. I cannot sit down if there are bugs like soft locks or whatever. That is actually, this is not a good thing. You have to make sure there are no soft locks in the game. For obvious reasons. Do you work with the flowchart or anything? Flowchart? What do you mean? Oh my god, it's the Star Wars text. No way. Okay, I cannot do that. I'm sorry. Yeah. That's it. That was the test. Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Fate and Despair. Hello Techneck, hello Tasker Chart, Cao Shanghao. I don't know, it's not in the morning. I'm back from Oslo, everybody. Wow, I haven't been streaming in a week. Yeah, last week on Monday is when I streamed last. It's kind of crazy to be somewhere entirely different and then returning, and I don't know, but it hasn't been that long, right? We started going to Oslo on Wednesday and we returned on Sunday. I don't know why it feels so disorienting, but it does. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about it. So I have a little bit of an album prepared. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. My God, is it... My God, what happened to my Chinese? Anyway, my brain is not working today. Xiaohao, there it is. Okay, I'm gonna show you a few photos and I'm gonna talk a little bit about it. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we have so many new bugs. It's not fun anymore. My friend Hydro has played the game and he has found a few things that we need to fix. Some of those, I'm not gonna say that they are hot fix worthy, but you know, it's borderline hotfix worthy, you know. We will take a look, But first, let's take a look at what happened in Oslo. Xiaohao. There it is. Evening here right now. Okay, so that would be Wanshanghao. Okay. We went to Oslo, big news. And I'm gonna show you a few things. This is the first thing we saw. This is the way to the hotel. Because, I mean, the first thing I need to tell you guys is that the tram to our hotel did not work this week, or I don't know for how long, but we had to take the bus instead. And I don't like taking the buses. I always get motion sick, and I don't know why. But I think Meishir or Bukuchi. So anyways, I don't know why, but this time I tried to face my fears, and I ate some what is it called, ginger pills or whatever, and I made it happen. I made it possible to ride on a bus, so it was okay. Here's a funny thing: if something is free, like if there's a free parking spot available in Norway, they say ledig, which is what we in Austria say when somebody is single. Isn't that funny? At least I thought it was funny. My wife thought it was funny too. Anyway, this was the view from our hotel. I don't know why, but people in Norway just swim in every water that they can find. They swim in the river, they swim in the sea, they swim everywhere. Like if it is deep enough, they will jump into it and try to swim in it. That is what we found. Everybody in Norway is extremely fit. Like people are running, people are jogging, gym, swimming, they're jumping into the water, everything and everyone is fit over there. It's crazy. Also, for some reason, all of the bell peppers are wrapped individually. They have individual plastic on each of the bell peppers. I don't know why. I don't think this is necessary. I think they should stop doing that. But we thought it was an interesting photo. Anyways. Okay. This is, I don't know if anybody is in chat who can understand this, but why does the protein bar section say Alfata? I have no idea why they have to say that here. I don't know if they have stomach problems in Norway. That's crazy, but at least if one gets bad, the cheese ones are still okay. I guess, yeah. But I still think that it's kind of crazy, and I don't know why they're doing it. I don't know why they're doing it. I mean, in Austria, we're not doing it. And I think we're going by okay. I don't know. But yeah, I have a question about this. I don't know why it says that on the top of the protein bar section. Maybe somebody can let me know. But the other thing is that the protein bars aren't that good. So I didn't taste a lot of them. Because, I don't know, they are missing the organic ones, you know, the really high quality ones. I don't know. Of course, the team was everywhere, even if it was just a little bit of a Coke. display, whatever, the football team was everywhere. And this is, of course, Holland. Everybody knows Holland at this point. It's just a squirrel. This was a Nordvegan, a restaurant. If you ever happen to be in Oslo, you need to go to Nordvegan. Nordvegan was so good. This is a completely vegan lasagna, by the way. Oh my God, I'm getting hungry. Was on a flight to my grandparents' home today, and there's 2 foreigners just next to my seat. Oh my God. Okay, this is just regular Oslo image, nothing happening here. They do have a lot of cool, birds over there. Church, a very famous person. This was nice. I don't know what it was, but it was an art installation. Again, we have Harald everywhere. He really was everywhere. It was actually kind of funny. It turned into a little bit of a game where we were like, where else can we spot him? On the first day, we were actually on the way to the opera house, which was quite nice. There you go. This is the opera house. The opera house that you can actually step onto, which I thought was really interesting. During the flight, we were playing a board game. Oh my God, what were they playing? What language were they speaking? A board game named Hive? Hive board game. What is that? Hive. Hive Pocket Hive board game. It's a strategic game for 2 players. It's not restricted by board and can be played anywhere on any flat surface. Oh, Hive is made of 22 pieces. Aha. Can be played anywhere. Very good for beach gaming. Okay. The game begins when the first piece is placed down. As the subsequent pieces are placed, this forms a pattern that becomes the playing surface. Interesting. Oh, okay. The pieces are never eliminated and not all have to be played. The object of the game is to totally surround the opponent's queen, but at the same time trying to block your opponent from doing likewise to the queen. Cool. Nice. Okay, we have some more birds here, which I thought was very cute. Kai. I think there's a photo here of I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. More of this guy. More of this guy. Even more of this guy. Oh my God, who is this man? We have some fuse. Oh yeah, this is another cute bird. Very cute. I don't know what it is, but you can get so close to them. Either they're so used to humans, or I don't know what it is. There's another picture of me. You can actually look inside of the opera house, of course. It looks quite impressive. What a handsome man and a handsome bird. Hello, Renderpunk, how are you doing? I'm just taking a look at the Oslo photos here. I think this is a very beautiful shot, if you ask me. Of course, there's seawater everywhere. The architecture of this building was pretty cool. The entire district where we were in this with this photo was apparently relatively new, so very modern. Dude, look at this. Very modern design. Extremely modern. This is just, I don't know, cool shot. I really like the clock here. The clock is nice. I like the clock. Gotta shut down my laptop soon for tomorrow's travel. Alright, have safe travels. See you, Tasklers. Thanks for stopping by. The next day we started in a botanical garden. Just very quiet. Here's a big water lily. Very ancient. Some nice architecture. This is the Fram Museum, and the Fram Museum was really, really cool. Of course, the large ship. I don't know who that is. I have no idea. And there was a 4D installation where we actually were kind of sitting in this airplane, and you were going down, like you were actually stranded on the ice for a second there, and everything was 4D. So you were shaking, and it felt like you were flying and crashing and starting again. It was really, really cool. But one of the best things was on top of the ship, which will happen later, I guess. This was one of the photos I thought was so beautiful. Johansson close to the tent. I don't know. It was mind-blowing beautiful and a new emote. Exactly. Yeah, this was, I don't know. This photo was just so cool. Johansson is, of course, one of the historic figures here in the museum. But he was, if you're on top of the ship, of course, you're inside of the ship first. Some old motor. They were found very interesting. But I will show you what happens on top of the ship. Very, very cool. There's one, so this is the name of the ship, Fram. There's a piano here. I really like that one. Unfortunately, I could not play it because it was, you know, you could not enter. I don't know if this was to, you know, one-to-one, how big they're actually in real life. If they're really that big, that's kind of scary. Okay, here it is. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, I hear it. Yes, you can. Dude, this was so impressive. Like you were actually... It actually felt like you are in the middle of a storm on a ship. This was so cool. This was really, really cool. I don't know if it gets across on the video, but... So they had this video where you were driving through the storm. Jacknick also saw it, right? Any tips for a baby coder? Sure. Let's get to the... Just keep coding, Wansukmang. Just keep going. Do small lessons, small steps. Just give yourself small projects to finish, and then slowly you will get better. It's only difficult in the beginning, okay? But yeah, this section was so cool, dude. I really, really liked it. There was the section where you're driving through the storm and then it cleared up. So you were driving through like just floating ice pieces, right? It was so cool. One of the best things ever. Anyway, this was our way back home. Of course, there's a river, a very important river. There is a, yeah, there's a swing in the middle of the bridge. I don't know why, but there it is. Some birds. This was the next day. This was in the geographical center of Oslo, by the way. I touched it. I was there. The geographical center of Oslo. I was there, guys. Of course, we have a lot of woods. Here got stuck in the trees. It took me like 3 hours to get unstuck. But yeah, this was very unfortunate event. Did you go to a national museum? No, I think... wait a minute, Fram Museum was the only museum that we went to. If you don't count the ski slope here. This is a now defunct ski slope, which was really, really interesting. Like the architecture was quite nice. And there's, I don't know who that is. The Vikings are really, really cool. Dude, look at those. Look at them. Isn't that badass? Look at that. That's absolutely crazy. Like do you even see the child that he is shielding with this beard? That is why you have a beard. I just realized that is why men have beards, to save the children from the storm. I wasn't in the ski thing either. Okay. It was really, really cool. Like this is the way to the top. It's actually a movie. If it wants to load. Yeah, this is the way to the top. And at the top it looks like this. So yeah, if you see these cables here, you could actually take the way down. This was a zip line. And we did it. It was 50, what is it called? Kilometers per hour. So if you're this close, up until here, you don't even realize what's going on. And then it's already over. So... But yeah, it was really, really cool. And this is the top of the slope. Very nice view. I don't know who that is. This child kind of looks like Metro. Okay, yeah, this is what we did. See? You just get attached to this thing and then you fall all the way down. It was really, really cool. Very nice. Yeah, and this is the photo from down below. You actually get caught in this net here. And yeah, it just unstrapped you, and it was really, really cool. Unfortunately, it was over really, really, really quickly. So yeah, this is just we were like standing down there, and it's like, wait a minute, we were just up there, and then we zipped down there, and it was already over. And this church was close by, which I thought was really, really beautiful. It is a completely wooden church, guys. I don't think I have seen a completely wooden church ever. Do you see that? That is so beautiful. I don't know, but apparently it was built in 1906. So I don't know. But yeah, it was really, really cool. So the fact that it is made out of 100% wood, it makes me a little bit nervous, so I hope that it keeps standing for a while longer. Anyway, this is the King's Palace. I thought I would, you know, knock and see if anybody's home. Then, of course, we took a ferry because that is what you can do over there. I was at the Stabkirche in Bergen. Cool. I was not in Bergen yet. And over there you see like, this was really cool. Like once you arrive on the island, it was like almost like a regular grass and flower fields and whatever. But as soon as you step to the end of the island, it's like, oh, now there's seawater. This was quite interesting because apparently this was a tunnel system from the World War or whatever. But yeah, I wouldn't want to drive in there. I don't know, it was kind of creepy. And of course they have sheep. Yeah. I don't know why, but they have sheep on this island. Okay, here's another thing. This is a little bit further away, but they have there's like this park with a lot of art installations, and this was one of the best art installations. I think it is called Pixel Forest or something like that. It was so beautiful. I don't know if you can hear that. It is very faint. Like there's a little bit of a piano going on. Very faint in the background. That was really, really beautiful. I really like this part. Okay, let's put that back here. Let's take a look. See how beautiful it is? That's crazy. And there are many of these art installations in this entire park area. It's the one that was burned down by the black metal dude in the 90s. Just found out after I was there, so they reported the whole thing. Oh, it's a Norwegian sheep. It should be a boar or something like that. That was really cool. This was called The Anatomy of an Angel, and my wife actually made a video of it, so you can see the entirety of it. I think that was really, really cool. Can you see that? Wow. Wow, 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 wow. That is such a cool idea, dude. Very nice. Alright. And this sculpture was also pretty cool because this was like an inverse face in the stone. You can see it here, but this is actually like inside of the stone. It's not outside of the stone. That makes sense. There's also a video, but the video is like, can barely show what's happening here. I don't know if you can set the quality up. Maybe that helps. Oh yeah, that should help. This was so cool. Yeah, it is still very blurry. Yeah. But that was a really, really cool art installation. That was really nice. Alright, what else do we have? Oh yeah, there was an art installation where you yourself was the artwork basically, and you had to do the scream. So yeah. In front of Oslo, that is what you gotta do. Okay, and on the last day, on Saturday, there was the, you know, Norwegians versus England game. And we thought, yeah, why not? We are already here, so let's check it out. There were a lot of people, like more than 50,000 people were there. It was crazy. We were actually in the public viewing, which started at 11 p.m. So this, I think it's lasted until 1 a.m. because of the, you know, Verlängerung and whatever. And I made a video exactly when the first goal dropped. This was actually really, really cool. The hype is incredible. Gorgeous place. Yeah, true. The hype was incredible. Dude, there were so many people. It was crazy. Unfortunately lost. Unfortunately lost. I was like, you know, my wife and I, we were talking. If Norway was about to win, I don't think we would have been able to leave this place. I don't know. It was just, there was just no way we could have left this place intact. They even had fireworks, which I think is gonna pop off anytime soon now, maybe near the end. I like this sculpture park too, nice. Yeah, they had some fireworks here. Yeah, that was really, really nice. It was a really, really cool experience. See how many people there are? Do you see that? It's crazy. It goes on forever. Over 50,000 people. So, and this was, of course, after they lost. As soon as the game ended, everybody just started turning around and went home. It was, I don't know, I know what else are they gonna do, right? But it was just so, anticlimactic. This was, I think, Checkneck earlier said. No, was it? No, it was a matchup. But this was on the way home. I thought it was, you can see how many people are just walking home. It was kind of crazy. I think that's the band. Ah, okay. Is there a sculpture park on the hill where you can look over the whole town? Yes, exactly. That it was this one. There were so many people. Do you see that in the background here? It's like it never stops. The entire infrastructure was overloaded. Like the buses were overloaded. The Uber cost like 50 euros. So we didn't order an Uber or a Bolt or whatever because it was like 50 or 70 euros. Everything was completely gone and dead. But yeah, that was really cool. And that was the last day. That was Oslo, everybody. Here we go. And now I'm back. Also needs new capacitors. I don't know. You didn't show us all the 18 plus sculptures. Wait a minute, there was an 18 plus. Oh yeah, true. There were some 18 plus sculptures at the foot of the hill. Yeah. Yeah, I remember. There was one statue that was really cool though. Maybe I can find it. Hold on one second. There was one statue where I think from 2010. It was relatively new, but it was very cool. Like a sign of our times, basically. Can I see that here? There it is. This was like a statue from 2010. Isn't that great? And it says, wait a minute, it says reaching out. 2020 actually, yeah. Thomas J. Price is the artist. And it's called Reaching Out. I think this is such a cool thing. I don't know, this is so, our time. You would think that also would have more than 18 sculptures? Yeah. Right? Exactly. Yeah, the sculptures were really cool. Can I find more of them? We did have some other photos here. This was a... Yeah, I don't know, that tree just fell completely cleanly. I don't know, it was interesting. A lot of interesting photos here that I did not share, unfortunately. Yeah, where's the... Yeah, there was some crazy sculptures, like this carpet, for example. I don't know. I don't know what's happening there. But yeah, it was really cool. Very nice. Did you climb the opera house? Yes. Yes, I did. I showed it in the beginning. Here you go. I will show you again. There you go. Wait, where is it? There it is. Here. Standing on top of the opera building. There you go. Watching birds. Watching birds, watching the sea. I don't know what that is, honestly. I think it was an art installation. Maybe something, happened here and then they were like, you know what, let's just call it art. It is what it is. It is what it is. Beautiful crazy. Yo, Hydro, thank you for the follow. Oh, Hydro, sorry. Good morning, I am on new account. There you go. Good morning to you. We're gonna take a look at some bugs that you have submitted. Now that I'm back from Oslo, I can go back to work. Isn't that cool? But first we're gonna take a look at the loading bar that we made last Monday. I think we added some animation here and some shakiness and some particles. Let's take a look at where we left it off. Oh, let's also ignore that. I think it starts now. Yeah. Right, this was the level up animation. Pretty nice. I haven't seen this in a week. The best thing is when you make something and then step away for a week and then it looks like completely new. You don't even remember doing any of it. But we need to disable that for now. This is not dice value. Wait a minute, what? No, I don't. No. I want XP progress bar. Yeah, there it is. Cool. It's 5 p.m. I crashed in bed because I had 6 hours of sleep and was out and about for too long doing heat. It looks cool. Nice. Some art installation. Forgot what it's about though. Yeah, same. Yeah, I mean, also was really, really cool. I almost wish I had like one more day because we were not in the Viking Museum. But yeah, I think we saw a lot. Yeah. And again, people that are so fit, like everybody's running or swimming all the time. It was infectious. And again, my favorite restaurant was Nordvegan. It was so good. If you're ever there, please just go there. It was so good. I should not look at the photos because that will make me hungry. Oh my god, it's so lecker. Anyway. So, we have a few bugs that we're gonna take a look at today. The bug gives the same debuff per turn, even if you give it multiple buffs. Okay. Let's start with that one. I think that could be relatively easy. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna start with chapter 2. Chapter 20. What does chapter 20 do? Just post the changes, by the way. Nice. Thank you very much. I will pull them after the stream. Because I don't know what it's gonna cause in my project. Not because of you, just because of Git and OneDrive and Unity. So I should hide that, yes. And we're going to go to chapter number 20. There you go. Offers 4 cards, start with a blessing, let's recover after bosses. Ah, okay. Interesting. Interesting. So this is the final level of Invoker. Less recovery after bosses. Huh. I honestly just expected something different, but less recovery after bosses. What does it mean? Because you can recover with sacrificing, right? Let's just give it a try. Yo, thank you for the stream streak, Conrad. Alright. Lakama pack, week. We have the following items in our list. We have the automaton. We have impulse. Okay. Defender, robber. Well, I'm all out of Lacrima jokes. Oh, damn. Free stream strict. Now say that 3 times. No. I almost died saying it once. Honestly. Okay, here's the thing. Hydro has said that chapter number 20 is especially difficult. Okay, I acknowledge this, yes. But it's probably not because of the 4 cars in the shop. I mean, maybe. It's probably not because you're starting without a blessing. It can be because of less recovery after bosses. However, you also have offering here. But that means you have to kill your own creatures, right? Yeah. I could give it a try and see if I stumble upon any of the difficulties that he mentioned. I've been able to consistently get to the 3rd boss, but either get destroyed by 3rd stage boss due to no summoner, cards on hand, no creatures, or just getting trolled by one of the special creatures. That is interesting because it is, apart from the 3 atonements that you set, it's nothing different than the others 4. That is what I'm a bit curious about. So, because if you manage to get here, you should be able to go through here, unless A9 is really that bad, because you don't recover after the bosses. But you also say you get consistently get to the 3rd boss. That's interesting, because otherwise there's no difference. There's no difference. It's the same as the other 4. It's the same as the other 4. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Let's focus on the bugs first. It is on my list. Maybe I will play a run later on and see if something can be improved here. It might be due so either skill issue or mine or just being an idiot. No. You made it to the 5th day in the Invoker deck, so you are pretty good. I have no idea. I will give it more spins over the weekend and share my thoughts. Nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, if you consistently get to the 3rd boss, I don't know what to say. And you've made it through the previous 4 chapters. I'm not sure what's going on here. Maybe just bad luck here. Okay, let's get to this seems nice. I'm just trying to find an easy one. Unnamed Lacoma shows up. Yeah, this is a tough one. I have no idea what that is about. Directly attacked by demon after killing an automaton. That could be interesting, yes. Card with no creature on the play space. Target used enemy has no tooltip. That is interesting. Let's take a look at that first. Mass bang to skip dialogue breaks audio, yes. Spawning too many automaton, which is interesting by the way because I tested it. I don't know what happened. Spawning too many automatons breaks the game, yes. I will take a look at that for sure. We also have, I think, an entry in the Trello, right? More Trello entries. Good morning, Storm. How are you doing? We are currently taking a look at a few of the bugs. Now that I've returned successfully from Oslo, and I have a bit of a reverse culture shock. Once you see a lot of people running around and jogging and swimming in the river, and then you come back to Vienna, yeah, that's a bit of a, I don't know. I'm not saying there are no people jogging here. I'm not saying there are no fit people here, but you know, I don't know. I feel like there's a difference. Okay, I don't need this. Just go through these and make sure I only have errors that are... Okay, this is a purchase error, I don't mind. Found a dead card on the board, Captain. Oh, because... this might be because the fix is not live yet. Yeah. I'm going to put that here. Dead card report. Also, nobody tell Matt Jerpy that I was in Oslo. I'm just kidding, he already knows. He already knows. Oh, by the way, today actually we were supposed to have a new podcast episode. Unfortunately, Matt Jerpy has told me that he's still not feeling too great, so the next episode will be recorded next Monday. But yeah, the first episode is going to be on YouTube and Spotify relatively soon. And yeah, that is the current plan. Come home and Slackrimmer. Invoke is one of the hardest decks overall. To be frank, I can maintain myself very easily. Okay. No pokers can actually mean you can go to the meetup. I don't know yet. I have no idea. The honest truth is that since I returned yesterday, I am actually a bit tired. So, so I don't know. We will see. Object not set an instant material hide. Is this the latest one? Yeah, that's interesting. Material hide inventory. I don't know where this error is coming from. Found a dead card on the board again? Crazy. Stack trace, object reference. Yeah, this is the same one. Interesting. What's the first one? Game load errors from save state. Oh my god. Some very strange ones. Just going to copy this here. I think, I don't know, did I fix some of these already? This is the thing about not being able to hotfix anymore. You're fixing a few things and then it's like, no. Yeah, no. Dead enemy board, yeah, I fixed this one. I fixed it. And then I did not say what it was. Did I say it? I've got to mention with the insane spam of minutes, I tried to load the save on PC and crashed the game. Yeah. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna limit the creatures that you can have per lane. Because it doesn't... I don't think it matters if you have a maximum of like 15 creatures per lane. I think this is what I'm gonna do. Because having an infinite amount of minions is not gonna... It's not gonna do anything, you know? It's not gonna help you really. So yeah, I think this is the... I believe this is the thing that I'm gonna do to fix this. Okay, the dead enemy on board. How did I... I don't know why I didn't say it in the description what I did to fix this. Okay, let's go to target newest enemy has no tooltip. I think this is relatively easy. Either we already have it or we still need to implement it. Target newest enemy. There it is. Oh, but it doesn't have a description. Yeah. Because this one has one. Yeah. Okay, makes sense. Does leftmost have a... Also no. Now the question is, does this need a description? I don't know. I'm not sure. Servus Harald. How's it going? 15 per lane would be good spot to stop, I imagine. And it would just display stop it, get some help. Exactly. It just shows you the GIF, the meme, and it just says stop it. Get some help. That would be the ideal solution to this problem. I agree. Now if target's newest enemy needs to... You know what? Maybe it does. But that also means target leftmost needs a... I don't know. Card details is in the other languages, right? Target someone else leftmost newest. I think it can use a description because targets the newest enemy on the board. The most recently spawned enemy on the board. Yeah, that seems good. Translate into German. Please. That's nice. Sounds German enough. Okay. That should actually be it. Let's see. I'm gonna keep it here. Sehr gut. Stop, Rima. Yes. Okay, we're going to continue. Materia inventory. I'm going to add this to my inventory. Don't mind the animation, it's just a test. Action defense. No, it needs a modifier. Target newest enemy. There it is. Add inventory. Alright, let's go to tools, localization, open asset, place. But yeah, it doesn't really... There's no value in letting people have more than 15 creatures on the lane. I think this is the right solution. At some point it's just gonna say lane is full or whatever. You cannot put more creatures here. Something like that. Lane is full. That's what I'm gonna say. Let's go to inventory. There it is. Newest enemy. Targets the most recently spawned enemy on the board. There we go. The other one is leftmost enemy. Yeah. Target leftmost enemy and leftmost ally. Target leftmost enemy. Gets to the point where it absolutely tanks the performance. The next turns take like 2 to 3 minutes. Yeah, no, there's just no point to it. There's no point to having this many cards on the board. Let's be honest. Alright. What ist denn German? Zählt auf den am weitesten links stehenden Gegner auf dem Spielfeld. Sounds pretty good to me. The same for ally. Targets the leftmost ally in the board. Zielt. Okay, let's try. It's probably gonna say den Alliierten. Ah, Verbündeten, okay. Alright. This is done now. Do I want to have a checkbox here or not? No, maybe later. Okay, then we can take a look at an achievement. Kill 4 enemies in one turn, activated when I lost 3 mirrored enemies in the boss. That's interesting. What's up, Task? How are you doing? How was the weekend? I was in Oslo. And I'm now back, and now I'm fast. I don't know. Look at this task. That was on top of the opera house. Isn't that cool? Isn't that crazy? I was there. So next stop is probably going to be Bangkok. I don't know if I will travel anywhere else between now and Bangkok. Oh yeah, we actually saw the screen painting, the original one. This is what the original screen painting looks like. Yeah. Just hanging around here on a construction site. That's a wonderful view, not gonna lie, yes. Had my first day of a job drought. Nice. How did it go? How did it go, dude? Kill for enemies in one turn. Activated. Okay, so this achievement is called... Let's take a look at the achievements. Four enemies in one creature in one turn. 2 wild. Ah, yeah. Of course. Of course. Achievement 21. Good. That might help. That will help. But yeah, honestly, I am a little bit tired today, so I'm actually a little bit glad that the podcast is not today, because I don't know, I sometimes stumble over my words today because I'm a little bit sluggish. So I will maybe just have a short stream today and then just take a rest. And then be back full energy on Wednesday. Full energy. Today it's only 99% energy. Why is achievement 21 not here? Huh? Oh, there it is. Okay. Sometimes you just need to look again. If it has achieved this, unlock achievement. Observer. Yeah, but where is it set? Where are you set to? Has achieved it. Huh? This is in Steam achievements, so I don't care. Observer. Okay. We need to check for whenever an enemy dies, which is in card, right? Report enemy death to enemy lane, yes. And somewhere in here, it needs to check for the achievement. Got no onboarding whatsoever, so it went so la la. It's a small 2-person company. I know it will be kind of janky, but we will see. Oh my god. No onboarding whatsoever. I mean, it's in a small 2-person company. I guess it's fine. But but yeah, what kind of a job is it? If you wanna say about the sculpture at the Opera House. The artist said the synthesis of structure, skin, and ornament explore the interface between nature and culture, or that of a culture artifact. While reconstructing a famous romantic painting, oh really, the work represents in a visual, striking way the shape of an iceberg. Yeah, I can see that. As if one would have, but circumstances due to the global warming ended up in the fjord in front of the Opera House. Oh. Okay, but it looks like a pile of trash. Gotta go sleep now, take it easy there. Thank you very much for hanging out with us, Corner Theory, and I wish you a good sleep. I should get myself in gear and job hunt, seriously? Oh. Yeah. Get on the hunt, Hydro. After enemy death, check neutral enemies. Where is the check for the achievement? Wait. Achievements. Achievements, team friend. Public show achievements? No. Check for death achievements. There it is. I think this might be it. Yes. Defeat a boss with a confused enemy. If boss is killed with a spell. Wait a minute. Whoa, wait. Had a creature with 4 elements. Killed, okay, had a card with total 4 killed enemies in 1 turn. Puh, that's a mouthful. Alle Verweise suchen. Then it says, if total enemies killed this turn, increase total card kills. Oh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hang on 1 second. Alle Verweise suchen. It doesn't check if it was an enemy. It just checks if any card was defeated by this card. So, okay, here's my theory. If you put a poison debuff on an enemy, and then you mirror that enemy, and this enemy dies from the poison debuff, it still counts as the original card killing this enemy, this mirrored enemy. So this is what actually might have caused it. But yeah, that might be a reason. It's in printing and advertising, like merch and stuff. Oh, okay. I've been occupied with live trademark. Stuff now I got a commissioners too, so it occupied my brain. Okay. It's a very high chance as I was playing Invoker. Yeah. Yeah. So what I can do here is I can check if it is a, wait a minute, damage source card is null. Where are we, first of all? Is this in the hit function? Yes, okay. If it is dying, I think we might have to increase total card kills. Yeah, it doesn't... It just says total card kills, but it doesn't check if the card killed was an ally or an enemy. It just says total enemies killed. Yeah, that is a bit of a problem, honestly. I think what we need to do is spell total kills with spell. I honestly think what we need to do is separate this into a different function. Yeah. I think we need to move this out. Update display stats is spell. Total kills with spell is this. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, no, this is what we need to do. I mean, we can do that, or we can do destroy buffed. That's fine. Okay. What we can do is we can give it the damage source card. Wait a minute, no, the damage source card is getting the function call. So what we can do is we can give it this card. And then say, wait a minute, is this an enemy or not? Killed card. If check if killed card is an enemy of this card. And that is relatively easy to check. Basically, we're gonna say if is enemy and is enemy. Wait. Equal is enemy. I think we can also just say if is ally. I think this is a bit better. Because if both are allies, or if both are enemies, is enemy, yeah, needs to be different. Hello T-Bag! Look who's back from another dimension, or some might call it abroad. The horror of going further away. Yeah, I don't know, it's kind of crazy. You get to see things that you would not expect. For example, you get to see, I don't know, what can I show you? You get to see completely foreign stuff. For example, I don't know. English things in Norway? No, that's crazy. We also saw like, I mean, there's a bounty over here. We also saw Soletti. Soletti was there as well. And Kinderüberraschung. I mean, Kinder is everywhere, right? It's kind of crazy. Let me see what else I can show you. Bounty, yes. Naked old ladies. Why? No, T-Vec. Why? Why did you swim in the fjord? Did you get to the quieter places in Norway or just Oslo? We did get to the quieter places, yes. See? This was one of the quietest places that we have been to. It was north of Oslo. It was in a bit of a park area or whatever. And that piece in particular was very, very quiet. It was actually Google Maps. Let me check. Oslo Center. Geometrical. Can I find it this way? Oh my god. There is a center of Norway. So we were here. Right? This is Oslo. We were at the where's the opera house? I think this is the opera house, no? No, here's the opera house. Here's the opera house. And we were also at the north. Here is a bit of a bigger lake. And we were also in a bit of a smaller lake over here. That was really, really cool. And somewhere here is the Oslo geografische Midpunkt. The geographical middle point of Oslo. I was there. I was there. It was really, really fun. But yeah, it was very quiet up here. Very, very cool. We were also on one of the islands. I think we were on this island. Yeah. Lindoya. Exactly. It's also really, really cool. Did you see it on that? No, teabag. Teabag? Kinder eggs usually not in the summer available. Yeah, but it was everywhere, dude. No, it looks like a Skyline to me screenshot. Okay, I'm gonna be right back, guys. Give me a second. How foreign is Norway for an Australian, really? I'm not sure. But, I will show you this. A 45 stream streak. Holy. And a 20 stream streak. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. But yeah, this is what I want to show you. No kangaroos in Austria, okay? Just want to make sure that you remember this. No kangaroos here. But yeah, it was very cool. Highest streak I had on stream was 90 before I lost my old account. Damn! 90? 90 streams on a Mothership channel? That's crazy. Did I even stream that much? I wanna spend my voice lines, goddammit. Alright, I wanted to show you that I was actually there. Also, this statue was really cool. This was a beautiful statue. There were so many, I don't know, Easter eggs and stuff like that in Oslo. It was really nice. Like in every city, I guess, you know? Walk around and you will find out. That is very cool, yeah. It's on a friend stream, but I'm on it. Nice, okay. I was like, huh? 90 stream streak, huh? Let me find the center here. Oh, there it is. See, I was there. The middle of Oslo. I was there. I touched it. Oh my god. Okay, let's keep going. Wait, I forgot my usual joke. 20 stream streak, I would call it credit worthy. I mean, maybe at 45. we will see. We will see. I into photogrammetry. I'm not into it. It's but I appreciate it. Yes. Are you in a photogrammetry, Aaron the Punk? If it's enemy, and I think what we can do is I'm gonna make a is enemy off card. Wait. Killed card. wait, maybe I will make it easier. Is alive card, and then we will say not. So this is, I think, easier, okay? There is a function. Bool is ally. Yes.
Greetings!
Greetings! I'm into it, yes, it's so fun. It just seems that Norway has a lot of statues that are itching to be photo scanned. Absolutely. Dude, there was a... there were so many cool statues, like this one, for example. So cool. Take a look at that. Camilla Colette. So cool. And also, I mean, all of the... This was also a pretty cool view. The statue here and this long road down here. You can barely see it here, but you can see quite far. This is in front of the palace. And of course the sculptures in the park. And of course the sheep. You know? Very dark ambient feeling photo. Exactly, yeah. It was really, really interesting. No, it was a very cool few days. It almost feels like we were there like at least a week or so. We did like everything in 4 days. Oh, that is a very cool statue. Look at this. That is so cool. He's just holding her. Very nice. You found your family, exactly. Meh. Okay. Oh, this was a... Yeah, this is very tragic. Who wins? Take a sticker to vote, it says here. And everybody put a stick on Norway. Well, I think they broke the class now. I think this is the... Yeah. I think this is no longer there. I think they broke this. Nah, it was really cool. Look at this seating area, this public view area. Look at this. This was a giant TV on both sides. Take a look at that. So many benches, dude. This was crazy. Yeah, absolutely. Nah, it was really cool. So one of the videos that we took in the beginning was also very nice. Was it this one? It might have been this one actually. Yeah, this one is it. This was on the way to the public viewing. so many people there. And also fireworks. That was a cool one. Yeah, it was really cool. Okay. Clouds you can eat. Okay, let's go back. Public pool is ally of card. Card. So if given card is ally and is ally, we return yes. If given card is enemy and I'm also an enemy, you know, then we are both allies. Otherwise we return false. That sounds like a good idea. Huh, there's 2 calls already? What? Oh, wait a minute, I already implemented this. I already implemented this. Yeah. But it's different though. It doesn't check for enemy. It does not check for enemy. The other function is better. Wait a minute. Covering card. Oh my god, there's a bug, I think. Wait. I think this is better. Yeah, let's use this. Let's use that one. Alle Verweise suchen. Okay, if it's not an ally of this card, only then we're going to do this. Only then. And we're gonna write this, the correct variable, yes. If no. Sounds good to me. I think this is fixed now. How do we test it? I have no idea. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. I mean, we could at least try to get the achievement. Alright. Wouldn't be a multiple stream without some internet code behaviors. The name card does not exist. Ah, are you sure? I mean, are you really sure? Oh. Alle Verweise zu. Okay, let's go through it. There we go. Damage source card is this. This. And this. Increased total card kills. Killed card. If killed card is not an ally of this card, which means it is an enemy. Total enemies killed is down. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. It should only count for cards that are an ally. Like if death plays a card and it kills 4 of your enemies, it should not trigger the achievement, okay? Death should not be able to trigger your achievements. So what we also need to do here is and is ally. Okay, I think yeah. I still think that the function is better this way, and for covering it also works. Yes, but we need to check if it is an ally in terms of achievements. So wait a minute. This is correct, but here we need to say and is ally card. Yeah, because this is alright. But for checking the achievement, we do not check it on the enemy side. This is only for the player cards. Mirrors fight and target all enemies. Yeah. What does the Verweise suchen mean? It means search all references, yes. Show all references. Alle Verweise suchen. It is so fascinating though, because in Norway, we were able to understand a lot of things. Just because of... I'm gonna show you something and Task will be... I think Task will find it really, really funny as well. I think I showed it in the beginning, but I think I want to show it to Task. So there's one thing that happens when there's a free parking space. And in English or in German we would say frei. There's a free parking spot, freier Platz, right? In Norway, they say ledig. They say ledig when there is a free parking spot. We Austrians, and I also think Germans, say ledig when somebody is single. But it makes sense. It makes sense, right? Because ledig means you're free, basically. And there were a lot of these words that we kind of understood. We kind of understood, but in this weird roundabout way, because it's like, oh yeah, true, yeah, you can probably say ledig if you mean free. But yeah, that was really funny. And I still wanna know. Oh yeah, oh god, this was the Kinder chocolate. This was such a big Kinder chocolate. You have no fucking idea. Like this, I don't know. The reference point is my suitcase down there. My suitcase was like this. This is as big as my suitcase, basically. You can feed a whole family with this. It's crazy. That's insane. But yeah, I want to show you the other word. I still don't know what it means. Can anybody tell me what this means? Why do you have Alfata in front of the protein bars, like atop of the protein bars? I have no idea. Maybe maybe they have some kind of chest problem or whatever. But I just don't understand what's going on here. They are not that bad, I'm sure. I'm pretty sure they are not that bad. If anybody can know what's going on there, that would be great. The other German one that was interesting was... I mean, there's a lot of things, like... This is the kleine Prinz. And it just says the Lille Prinzen. So you can kind of translate it in your head. And that happened with a lot of the things that we saw. Is there anything else that I can quickly find? No, probably not. Nothing that I remember off the top of my head. First I eat and then Vater, it's exactly. Apparently that's exactly what's happening. No questions asked. It's unterwegs, on the way. I don't see the German connection though with that one. I guess kinda like I drive, ich fahre. Maybe like that, I don't know. I guess I can kind of see the connection there, yes. That was an interesting art installation. Dude, look at this. They just had like these divers suspended in air. For no reason, but it looks cool. It looks pretty damn cool. Well, yeah, I don't know, yeah. Maybe it is. No, I don't have any other German thingy. I mean, the Ledig one was pretty cool. Okay, this one maybe. Laktose reduziert. See? Laktose reduziert. It just means Laktose reduziert. Frisk und fildig. Frisch und... I don't know what that is. Taste till alt. Wird später alt vielleicht oder irgendwie so. Also it is fresh for a longer time. It's like German for beginners. Yeah, it is really, really interesting. For a lot of the words that they're using, it's almost like, you know what, my grandma used all of these words. They're talking like an old German. You know what I mean? It's really, really cool. Or for example, if you see a sign like this, it says 5b, sagen es war ein Stopper hier. The stops here. Reiseinformation. See, they have a JSON almost. Reiseinformation. Travel information. Reiseinformation. Frisch und vollmundig. Ah. Yeah, I think this is really, really interesting. Like a lot of the signs you can just decipher on yourself, by yourself. I don't have any other of these. I mean, this is for you, Renderpunk. This is what they're calling a bridge. Bro 01. All of the bridges are called bro something. I thought that was hilarious. They have bro 1, they have bro 2. That was actually hilarious. I don't know. I think we have the Pro 1 as well. Let me find it. There's a Pro 1 2 somewhere. Hold on 1 second. No? Oh. We did a Pro 1 as well. Maybe it was earlier. Hold on 1 second. Nah, okay, I don't have it. Nah, but that was so funny. It's like, bro. And apparently, they say Bru. So it's kind of like Brücke. Bridge. So in German you say Brücke. And they say Bru. It is really fascinating how close you are with the German sometimes. Okay, everything is English. Pro is bridge, yes. We're all pros now. Exactly. Okay, is there any other one I can find? Hang on 1 second. What does it say here? No. I wish Chubby was here because he would probably be like, yeah, in Swedish, we also have the same. Probably. Yeah, this is not that. Kloster, I mean, we have Kloster in German. Yeah. Willkommen is of course willkommen. It's also the same. I find this really, really fascinating. I could watch this forever. Bromance means bridging romance. Yeah, exactly. All right, we're going to check if the achievement pops now in a different profile. We're gonna make a huge enemy. We're gonna spawn a lot of. No, we're gonna make a huge ally card and spawn a lot of enemies, and then we will see if the achievement is popping. But yeah, that was really fun. The Brotherhood of Bros, exactly. You will see the loading bar again, but that's fine. I'm gonna just turn it off, continue. Let's go into a fight. We need kind of a big fight. A very big fight. No, we don't need Amateur Andy again. No. We don't need Amateur Andy. Let's see. Do we have a big one here? I think we have a big one here in the Trello, right? Yes. I'm gonna load this JSON and hope that it doesn't Hope that it doesn't kill me. You know what? I will just try to find something else. Let's see. This is a good one. This is a good one. Yes, let's take this one. I hope I can load it. That's the other question. No, but I think the next destination for me is Bangkok. I think I will not do anything else in between. It's relatively soon. End of October. That's pretty much tomorrow. Right? Wow. Okay. We are going to, oh my god, there's so many things going on. We're going to go to a different profile where nothing has been unlocked yet. Amateur doesn't even know about this small footnote in the spare door. Exactly. He's not even aware of it. Just sometimes he sees like a skull in his dreams and he doesn't even know why. A skull with a dude with a scythe. Okay, we need to create a creature that kills everything here. You know what, maybe we'll just wait for one turn until the immunity is gone. Goodbye, immunity, please. Please. There we go, okay. And now, I mean, it's already almost doing what we want. Now we're going to say card plate and Clovis Kranti 777. Who is that? And we're gonna turn this into a monster. Why is the face all black from the bottom? Oh, what? Oh, this is because of the bug here. You see 72 out of 61 faith. This is no longer the case. This can no longer happen. But in the save state, it's still incorrect. But this bug has been resolved. I'm just using the save state so I can test the achievement. Clovis is a friend of Andy, actually. He's the one who inspired in the stream. Oh my god, that's so funny. We used to play ETS2 together, just driving around. What is ETS2? Okay, Twiggy. No, what? No. Clovis Kranti. Clovis Kranti 7. No, only 3 sevens. There we go. And we're gonna say on card plate, impulse 999. Target all enemies. Story. Yeah, okay. You can do that as well. So what it should do is, let's see, do we have achievements? Oh, wait a minute. This is in Meta Statistics 3. Open into Explorer. Give me the third one, please. Achieve. What? Achieve? Achieved is true. Oh, this is Chronicle. Okay. Chronicles. Found Chronicle entries. It is empty. That's good. So it's at the bottom of the list. This is good. Alright. So when I play this card, we should have an achievement. Wait a minute. Wait. Test if state. Target or enemies input. Oh, wait a minute. This was the wrong value. Value is 11. So here we go. I changed total activation. Okay, never mind. Let's try it again. Impulse 501 on all enemies. Let's go. Death. Death. Please die. Oh, it has magic ward. Okay, but it has killed 4 enemies, right? It should have... Yeah, we did it. Chronicle number 21 achieved. Nice. It has worked, ladies and gentlemen. We did it. All right. Euro Truck Simulator. Ah, yeah. Just a truck, open harvest, and support creation of European cities. Yeah, I know it. Wait, Stockholm is in that. Norway is in there too, right? That was an interesting one. In the park, for some reason, we also had like kind of this here. There were a lot of things in Oslo in relation to the Second World War. Because apparently the Nazis occupied Oslo for like a month or something like that. And especially if you go to this part here. This is an old, what is it called? Eine alte Festung. What is Festung in English? But yeah, this is and apparently the Nazis also occupied this part of Oslo. Until eventually they moved back in. And the Norway flag was there again. A fort. Okay, yeah, nice. Off to the meetup. Alright. Have a good time, Technic. Keep it up and you will have a nice evening. Gonna make some dinner for the family. Alright, Tusk, thanks for stopping by. And I wish you a nice dinner with the family. This was also a very interesting fountain. Apparently, if I remember correctly, in the 1600s also burned down completely. And there was one guy, I think it was called Christianen or something like that. And he just went somewhere and then put his finger down and said, this is going to be the new center of Oslo. So you have this gesture here. And then they rebuilt the city. Ich bin jetzt... Es ist auch fort, ja. True. Technik ist auch fort. Ah, there it is, Soletti. Soletti is the Austrian brand. They also made it to Oslo. Before me. That's the hand. I thought it was a weird cannon. Yeah, no, that's a hand with the finger pointing down. Okay, this is a nice bug fix. I'm going to move this over to done. Hell yeah. Okay, unnamed Lacom shows up. This is very hard to figure out. I don't know what it is yet, but I seem to remember that Renderpunk also found something like that, where he just saw, I don't know, for some reason he saw a Lacoma without a name, and I kind of know where it's coming from. I have a feeling where it could come from. I'm not entirely sure yet. It's chess hands, exactly. So late. Yes. Yes. Okay. Card flip with no creature on the play space. Direct attack. Okay, yeah, let's take a look at this one. That might actually be interesting. Or relatively easy to fix. I say that now, and then it's like... I will take a look, thanks for the report. That's what I said. The automaton that was killed revealed another automaton which was skipped over and attacked him directly. Yeah, so we can set this up in a way where we have these lanes, we have an automaton, or actually we have two on the same lane. And yeah, and then we will see where we go from there. Let me find... Wait a minute, let me just check something quickly. All right. So we're gonna set this up. We're going to make a new board. with, I don't know, 2 lanes. One of the lanes has 2 creatures, one of them has... Wait a minute, we need 2 allies on the same lane. Yeah. Okay. Ignore that. I think I'm gonna start a new run. This is way too much. Start. Welcome to Hellfaith. Let's go to this one. And what I want to have is... This is gonna be on attack, so I'm gonna recreate the entire thing here. Attack and raise 7. I don't know if shield matters, but we will see. I'm going to save this. Yes. I think one of them will redeem on it, if I recall. I think this was the other bug. You were talking about card flip with no creature on the play space. I think this is the redeemer one. This one is where you had 2 automatons on this side. And this guy attacked you directly. Right? Because I assume Ray just killed the first automaton, and then it attacked you, and then the automaton turned over or something like that. So, we're going to make a new save state here. Then we're going to go to JSON format. Demon 2. Are you on the board? Yes, enemy cards. That's nice. We are going to say on attack. I'm going to give it a shield 2 just to make sure it's the same. And I'm going to say Ray 7. Discount Engineer, hello and thank you for the raid. How is it going? What were you working on? I'm currently working on a game called Fate and Despair. You can check it out here if you want. There you go. Hello. And I'm currently fixing some bugs because my friend over here, Hydro in chat, has found I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and I think 2 other ones. At least 2 other ones. So a lot of bugs. And I'm always grateful for people finding bugs in game. It's, I don't know, it's a special treat. Sometimes they're very, very cool puzzles to figure out. But yeah, what are you working on, or what have you been working on? Do you want to share any links or whatever? Feel free to do so. Bug hunter at its finest, exactly, yeah. Everybody follow Discount Engineer. As a shout out. I just started my own card game project. Was a bit inspired last time I was here. Oh, I also been playing some Nebulos. Nice. That's really cool. What is it gonna be? Do you have any specific theme in mind or any specific gimmick? Card games, you know, I have a huge love for card games like Slay the Spire, Inscription, Wild Frost, all of these games, and of course Magic the Gathering. Magic the Gathering, I started playing it when I was a teenager, and ever since then, I am addicted. Now I don't play it that often anymore, but you know, seeing cards is like, I don't know, they are really, really special. Spaceship combat exploration card game. Nice. You're onto something. You're onto something. Well, if you ever have anything to playtest, feel free to send it to me. And I will check it out and give you some feedback if you want. But yeah, is this your first card game, or do you have like an experience doing any complex games or whatever? To be honest, Fate and Despair is my first card game, and I was quite naive when I started working on it. I was like, you know what? How hard can it be, right? And here I am, 3.5 years later, still working on it, still finding bugs. It's crazy. Like a systems-based game is both kind of a blessing and a curse, because it is very easily expandable, right? On the other hand, you will find You will find bugs that are crazy. Still working the details, but one of the new small project. Oh, the new side project. This will be my first card game. All right. No, I think it's really exciting. Card games are really exciting. And I mean, it also depends on the complexity that you want to have, right? But yeah. I decided to make a card game using triggers, actions, and modifiers so you can make your own cards. And that kind of, yeah, it kind of blew up in terms of code and complexity and systems. And so that's how I ended up with a file that has almost 8,000 lines, and Card Game Manager has, I don't know, how much does it have right now? 9,600 lines, yeah. These are the consequences of, let's just make a quick card game in 1 year. It's over 9,000, yes. Has a few unique features, I think. We'll have to see how I get on coding it. All right. No, I think I personally learned a lot doing this project. It is, yeah, absolutely crazy. But thinking back, I was quite naive. Now, would I have wanted to know more? No, probably not, because then I wouldn't have started it. Maybe, I don't know. It's a quick side project, exactly. But yeah. No, nowadays, I actually think that the bugs that are being found are special little puzzles, because they are kind of fun to figure out. And especially if you introduce new mechanics and stuff like that, to see how the new mechanics actually play together with something completely different that you would never have thought about, is actually kind of the fun part about making a game like this. But yeah. So the bug is we have on attack. So I'm currently trying to recreate a scene over here. The scene is, there it is. So when this demon attacks me and completely obliterates this automaton, the next one should face up and block the incoming damage, right? That's what should happen. Got a bounce? Yes, I know it is. Thanks again for the raid, and good luck. Again, if you ever have anything to show, let me know. And anything to test. Okay, so this automaton needs to have, I think we're gonna, you know what? I think I'm gonna do this. And then save again. Let's try that. Because then we have already a stack and I don't need to copy around anything else. So now we can go back to the demon. And we're going to add on attack. On attack. Bestow shield. Yes, that is correct. It's the same thing. Interestingly. And we're also going to give it a ray of 7. This is exactly what's in the screenshot, right? A ray of 7. Okay. So the creatures opposite to it, they need a low health amount. So this one is called Shekinah. Shekinah needs to have a health pool of a maximum, I would say 6. So it's the same as in the screenshot. And the next one, what is the next one? Oh, it's just a creature. Yeah, okay. I don't think it needs to have anything specifically. I think it can just lay around. Let's try it out. So what happens now is, according to the report, right? According to the report, Demon 2 will attack the Shekinah card and kill it. Actually, yeah, and on attack, it will be killed by ray 7, and that should actually trigger the next card on the stack to face upwards and block the incoming damage. And I think this is not what is going to happen. Let's test it out. Oh my god, that's crazy. That is actually insane. We have successfully reproduced this bug. Did you see that? It even uncovered the card, but it did not block it. Let's get rid of the person here. That is very cool. I really like it when you have a bug and then you find a way to reproduce the bug. One of the best feelings in the world. So you can go home. Goodbye. Let me remove all of that. I hope this still works. Yes. That was fast, yes. I don't know if it is an oversight or not, by using pray when I am one despair away from curse activating. It activates the spawning of the curse and then activates pray, wasting my health. I mean, wait a minute. Pray. Oh, this is something completely unrelated. Pray does what? I don't have pray. You can post it in the box if you want, please. Okay. Let's see. Save. Alright. That's crazy, dude. I have a feeling this might be more complicated than I thought. Because at this point... Oh my god. At this point the attacker might already be decided, but we will see. Okay, I'm ready. Yeah, please file a report with F8. That would really help me. Okay, so when a card dies, no, when it attacks, let's go to enemy attacks. And then we will see can attack, yes, charmed attack, enemy attack. Okay. Thank you very much. Get first reveal card. Yeah. It says ally card, and then it triggers the on attack stuff. The card could be dead by now. Yeah. Check enemy hit. Yeah, but I need to. That's crazy, actually. We need to get the first reveal card again. Oh my god. Covering card. Ew, this is kind of crazy. We need to, oh my god, we need to recheck here. Check enemy hit ally card. Because this card could be dead by now, yeah. Also ally could be dead by now. But I did not check for this. Let's try it out here. If ally card is null, what does that function do? Oh yeah, it checks for null. Great, I love it. Is null or ally card is dead. Then we're going to do the following thing. Is face down, that can be hit. Is dead. Oh, okay. We're going to try the following thing. Ally card is going to be the first reveal card again, and then we will check. So, why is that important? I'm gonna make a comment here. The card could be... No, wait a minute. The ally card could also be dead. By now, check for the next card on the stack. That's crazy, actually. Does this mean that on the enemy side this is also not working? Let's see if this is working now. But this is a major change, actually. I don't know what it means for, or what other bugs it can cause. I don't know. I have no idea. But we will see. XP progress bar, let's turn this off, continue, and we're going to load. So again, this card is going to die, and we should not get any damage this time on Faith. Yes, okay, so this time it worked. The bug is fixed officially. Let's see, 2014, yes, okay. So the bug is fixed. However, I don't know if it's fixed the other way around.
Shut up.
I will not shut up, I will continue. Good stuff, yes. Animation attack south. Animation attack north. Keep this because the cards could be dead or flipped by now. Yes. Oh my god. Covering card. Oh my god. This is completely different. Activate card on card. Enemy. What is the enemy? Oh, on enemy it is different because... Yeah, that is on purpose. The next enemy card is not revealed until the next turn starts. Yeah. That is on purpose because otherwise it would feel unfair. Okay, that is the reason why there's a different code function with this. Okay. I get it. Alright. Well, I'm going to take a look at the change again just to see if I missed anything. What about the covering card? I mean, at this point it's too late anyways. Because get covering card moves it to this lane, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, so we don't need to check for this. What about... No, the lane is fine. Card could be dead now. Animation south. Yeah, okay. Let's keep... Wait a minute, let's check that again. And let's see what happens if this card dies. This is the next step basically. Just to make sure. I just want to make sure if everything is working. So I'm going to load this. Oh, null reference. Oh, what? Ah, okay. This is related to animation. All right. This is working. I'm going to... Yeah. 6 and 7 is... I just said 6 and 7. God damn it. Is 11. 7 plus 6 is 11. Right? No, it's 13. And that is below 14. Wait, then how does this die? Bring 1 o'clock. No. How do you die? It's... Oh, because Ray gives you plus 50% additional damage. Yeah, okay. Okay. So what I want to try is... I'm going to save this. And then I'm going to load. Creature. Well, that explains it. On heal. You are going to get a health of 6. And then you also should die. So what happens now is the card dies because of raise 7. And I should get 6 damage to Faith. Just to make sure it's still working correctly. Okay. Yes, okay. Passed. Is what we would say in Austrian. Again, same situation. The card should die and we should get damage. Alright. I would say this is done. What an interesting bug. You know what? This might actually be... This might actually be the reason why some people just die randomly. And they don't even know why. That is a crazy bug. That is actually a crazy bug. I don't know why that is in the game. That might probably be... Might have been introduced with the lane change. But yeah. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So yeah, thank you very much for reporting it, Hydro. Accidental oversight. It is what it is, you know. Card flip with no creature on the play space. Do I want to take a look at that now? Let's see. An additional autonomous chain of a card with odd turn. Oh, you didn't. Wait a minute. Can you? I forgot the location of log files when Redeemer procced. An automaton procced from odd turn. I don't know why odd turn is coming into play with this. I don't think any of these have odd turn. Card flip with no creature on the play space. What could this be? Redeemer procced and automaton procced from odd turn. I don't know what you mean with odd turn here. Do you mean automaton had odd turn and triggered something, or was another automaton put on the board because of odd turn? I don't really know what happened here. The flipped card had odd turn. Okay, but it, Okay, so the flipped card had odd turn, and it was put back on the board using Redeemer. Is that what happened? Is that what happened, Redeemer? And then spawned on top, and I think something along those lines happened. Vague memory. Okay, return extra card to lane. Turn Craver to lane. Exhume card from Ella Graveyard. Let's see. On creature exhumed on odd turn. This is not a lot to go on. I mean, there is a little bit, of course. Wait a minute. Is this already fixed? Fixed hover over... No. Dead enemy on board? No. I kind of want to know what this was. Dead enemy on board. How did I fix this? Maybe it's in the GitHub. Wait a minute. I'm gonna open GitHub really quickly. Let's change to Faith in Despair. History. EXP Manager. Does any of this commit have... Oh, there it is. No, this is something complete. This is 19 days ago. I think this was... Yeah, this is already released. Let's see, what kind of things did I change here? What did I change? XP Manager, yes. Card Manager. Meta Statistics. No, this is not related to that. Well, what was that? Found the dead card on the board. I seem to recall, wait a minute, this was not... this was because of... yeah, I know what it was. I remember. This was because... I know, yeah. Opposite, different, opposing dice. And the enemy had 1 HP. Causing it to divide by 2, rounded down to 0. Yeah, this was the bug. Okay, Okay, I can exclude this because this was probably the same. So it's not related to this, unfortunately. All right, be right back. Break time. I don't know what it could have been. If it's facing down. I don't know, man. I don't know. Alrighty then. Let's see, you found a goofy loop. Alright. Once again, put it as a report with F8 or in the Discord if you have a video link. That helps me a lot. Why is this so? Okay, fixed it. And you can't replicate it now. You know what? Task had a bug where the entire map disappeared. And he got it to work 3 times. And then he was like, you know what? I'm gonna make a recording of it so I can show you. And it never happened again. Never happened again. So there is a bug in the game where the entire map disappears for no reason. And we cannot find it. It is what it is. Okay, so I still have no idea, but my best guess is, how can this happen? Oh, wait a minute. I mean, the best indicator is The best indicator that something is weird here is that there's only one card on the lane as far as I can see, but it has the icon over here, which means there's one more card on the lane. So, okay. My guess is... Oh my god, this is quite a puzzle. You have Redeemer, right? Yes. On odd turn. I don't know what could have happened here. Poison to all enemies. So what seems to be the issue here is that you have an exiled card. Yeah, the entire map, yeah. I mean, you could get it open again, but you get out of the inventory and the entire map disappeared. I think what... It is very strange, again, because it says you have one more card, which is the face down card. But that would also mean that it still kind of thinks that there is a card on top of it. Which of course there's not. But there's one card in exile. Which is interesting. Did it get exiled in this? Wait a minute, did this card over here get exiled in this combat? In this fight or in a previous combat? Okay, here's the thing. It was an automaton. Okay. So here's the thing. Redeemer wants to put the exile card back onto the board. Whenever it dies. Oh my god. There is something here, but I cannot figure it out. And Redeemer died, yes. Redeemer, so Kokobel is dead. He tries to put the exile card back onto the board. Because it is in the exile and that is the priority that he wants to do it. Because if you follow this code, it will first try to put an exile card back to the lane, and if there's no exile card, it will try to put a graveyard card back to the lane. So the exile is actually priority number one. The fact that it still has one in exile means that something went wrong. Something went wrong. Place card on first free lane. So I wish I could see the card in exile. That would really be cool. You're saying the card had on odd turn, right? So my theory is the Redeemer put this card back onto the board. But why would it choose the first lane? That is weird. Yeah, I don't know. This is gonna be hard to reproduce. So, because I would love to have the first state before this board, before this state here. And I would love to know the exile card, and I would also love to know what happened before this. If you can reproduce it again, I will report it ASAP. Yes, sounds good. I can just try to kind of restructure it. So my guess is that this card over here, this enemy, probably had exile, right? It's just a guess, because if it happened here, in this fight, maybe this was the case. Wait a minute. So what if return extra card to lane? If I recall, it was exile and then odd turn activated and something bugged out. And odd turn, again, I know I'm repeating myself, but odd turn was on the card that was on the leftmost lane, right? On the Ella lane. Okay. Do you know what else the odd turn card had? Was it just a buff or what did it have, do you think? On odd turn... I don't know. I don't think it had anything special. Okay. I mean, I can see what odd turn is doing. So here's a theory. When is Redeemer being called? On death. Okay. Return extra card to lane. Remove first card. Place card on first tree lane. Okay, what does that do? Get first tree lane. If it, okay. The first thing that it tries to do is find a lane that is free, which is really weird. So if Redeemer actually did something, it would have put it to the second lane. This is what I don't understand. So why does this have a stack icon here? This means there's a stack here, but it only has this face down card. That is a crazy puzzle. Wait a minute, this... Okay, if it dies... I recall that I put a monster on the field, then I think I moved it over to the covered one, then it went away. Yeah, this is a tough one. I know it has something to do with Redeemer, and do you remember if Redeemer was on this part over here? On the leftmost lane, or where did Redeemer die? Probably not on the leftmost one, right? I guess it died here or here. Oh, you think Kokabee was on the leftmost lane? Kokabee was here with Redeemer. On a stack. Yeah, I don't know, this is hard. I mean, I can just take a guess here, but The only thing that I can try is putting Redeem on the board. Yes. Having some kind of creature in exile. But I'm not sure. And then try to see what happens. We can try it out. Let's see. I think we have a save state that is appropriate for this kind of situation. So let's see. I'm going to exclude this again. Continue. Load. Yeah, we have... I mean, it's kind of the same situation. It's fine. Redeemer. I'm going to... What am I gonna do? I can put Redeemer on this card and see what happens. Yeah, let's try it out. Let's give it a try. Yes. On heal, yes. We're gonna say Redeemer. So if this creature dies, it puts an ally from graveyard or X into play. Let's see what happens, you know? We have one in the graveyard. Maybe that already does something. Oh, interesting. It puts it on stack. What the fuck? It actually puts it on a stack? That is interesting. Shouldn't it? I mean... because it is not dead yet. Oh my god, that's crazy. Yeah, no, it makes sense when you read it, but... There might have been something with Excel bugged out there, yeah, probably. We can put a creature in exile too. Let's put... what is in exile currently? Oh, Shekinah is in graveyard, yes. We can put Shekinah in exile. Give me that. Graveyard cards, exile cards. Load it up. There you go. Shekinah is now in exile. See what happens. Okay. Oh, there we go. What the fuck? Oh my god. That's crazy. We actually reproduced it. Wow. What a crazy bug. It just pops back into your hand. Why? That is insane, dude. Okay. I just want to see it again. So, Redeemer puts it from exile back onto the board. What is happening here? That is insane. Wait. Let me turn this off for now. XP progress bar is currently deactivated. I just want to have a reminder here to keep going whenever the bugs are done. That is an insane bug, dude. So, if it is a Redeemer, yes. Return extra card to lane. This is it's better than any thriller. Place card on first free lane. Wait. Return extra card to lane. Deck list. Why is it added to the deck list? Why is it added to the deck list? That is... Huh. Return from graveyard. To deck, yes. But from... a graveyard. Okay, let's see. We have return extra card to lane and to lane from graveyard. Exhume card from Ella graveyard, yes. There's no deck list here. Why would I add it to the deck list? Is that the reason? Is that the reason? I don't know. Let's try it out. It might be. Back on PC, did you find the reason? Not yet. I might, I have a theory that it might be related to this line. It is from recovering an exile card to your deck, but I think I might have just copied it over, and that is not good. Not good. Let's see, decklist card add, reset cards. In the discard pile. Yeah, no, this is the problem. If you put it back on the board, it needs to be on the board, not in the deck list. Wait, does it mean that deck list remove card? Drawn card. Yeah, when you draw it, it's yeah, this is the reason. Crazy. Unless? Yeah, no, this is it. This was it. It should not be added to your... Oh my god, that's insane. I mean, it's almost like warrants a hotfix. Do you know how old this functionality is? The deities update is, I think... How old is the deities update? I think I released it in March, right? No, in February. This bug has been in the game for 5 months. Yeah. Probably somebody saw it already and did not report it. It's like, oh, I have it on my hand. Okay. I guess. Let's see it again. Insane, dude. Since February, yeah. Absolutely insane. Continue. What happens when I do this? Oh, yeah. What happens when I kill it? Oh, yeah, I know. It's fine. Okay. It is a very specific situation though. Like, you have to have no free lane. You have to have Redeemer here and one in exile. And it needs to die. Oh my god. Yeah, this is a very specific situation too. Crazy, but we fixed it. Wow. I'm gonna write it down. I'm going to write it down. Dead enemy on board costs different. Okay, yeah, no, this is not something. Card flip with no creature on the play space. Dude. Was because exile. Wait a minute, what was the function? Added the card to deck list. What was that? Attacked by demon after killing an automaton. It's because it needed a check for a proper check for his enemy. etc. I need to write down the reasons for this. Oh, wait a minute. No, this is it. Directly attacked by demon after killing automaton was because needed to check lane again for an ally card. There it is. Damn, nearly missed the stream. Hello Nixonani, how are you doing? How was your weekend? I was in the great Oslo. And I can tell you it was pretty cool. There you go. I was in Oslo and I watched the football match live with, oh wait, with around 50,000 other people. There you go. Insane. And it was totally by accident. We didn't know that Norway would play against England this weekend. It was completely an accident. We had booked this a long time ago. And we also saw stuff like this. Very cool. Very cool. You got the bug to activate? Nice. Let's see a video. Let's see the video. Oh, you got the unlabeled changer drop. Nice. Do you know how you got that to happen? You lost run on chapter 20 again. This chapter. I don't know what it is about this chapter. There's nothing specific about it. Very interesting. Hello Sons, how is it going for you? I'm doing fine. I'm fixing some bugs today. I had a nice past few days in Oslo and now I'm back on the computer. I'm in the Matrix again. Weekend went well, thank you. Checked TenoCon, celebrated birthday, been playing a ton of Palworld these days. Nice. How is version 1.0 of Palworld? Can you give us like a quick summary? Glad to hear a blaster there. Yes, it was really, really cool. I definitely had a blast. I definitely had a blast. I forgot you worked on the game for 3 years or so, right? Yes. I worked on the game for 3.5 years now. So I started working on it in early 2023. Yes, I'm still working on it. I released it on last November. And then I said, you know what? I'm gonna try updating the game for at least another year and see what happens. So I just had a major update, which is called the boss update. Happened on June 15th with a few following hotfixes, of course. And the next big one, which is going to be the final one, is gonna hit in November, December, something like that. Actually for the winter sale, that is the plan. And it's gonna be the last one for now. The last big one. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of, you know, small hot and bug fixes. Hot and bug fixes. But yeah, happy belated birthday again to you, Nixon Ali. Any thoughts on next game? Yes, I am currently working on a smaller game, a side game, and we are with a friend. We are planning to release the demo soon. And if that goes well, like if people like it, we are going to work on the release of this game. If it's not gonna be well received, we will still kind of finish the game, but you know, with less enthusiasm. We're gonna be like, okay, I guess we're gonna finish it. That's fine. It's not gonna be a card game now. No, this is, I think Faith in Despair might be my one and only card game. The next, the next game is not gonna be a card game. For sure not. I am thinking of, so the next, you know, big game, if you want to call it that, I am thinking of using Faith in Despair as a base, like for combat and whatever. But I am thinking of not using cards, but you know, just a regular RPG selection or whatever, something like that, where you can still slot all of these Lakama into your equipment, like in Final Fantasy VII. You can still create your own synergies and stuff like that, but you're not playing cards anymore. You're basically just executing what you've made or whatever, something like that. Catty and Betty 2, everybody, yes. Did you know, Random Punk? Cat and Betty, the spirit card, is Cat and Betty 2. Did you know? You can play the first one. You can play the first one over here. It runs like ass at the moment because I think it was frame rate dependent or whatever. But the first came out in 2016. And the spirit card is actually internally also called Cat and Betty 2. Like the project name is Cat and Betty 2. But yeah, just a little lore update. At playing to Amy. Can I ask how does you feel building a card game mechanics versus maybe RPG? I honestly think it might be quite similar. So my experience in terms of RPG is I made a browser game that has a lot of RPG progression, and a card game is very similar. Like Faith in Despair already has some RPG elements, like leveling systems and a lot of numbers, combat, you know, where a lot of numbers rise from the board, and damage, hit points, life, whatever. So I think it is very, very similar. I think what further differentiates an RPG is kind of like the immersion factor, where in an RPG you're actually, you know, taking on the role of the last warrior or whatever. So it's more like you have a character and you level up this character and this character's specific stats and stuff like that. So I think this is the main difference between like a card game and an RPG. An RPG is like more, I don't know if it's really more storytelling but just more focused on immersion. You're actually, you know, role playing. Hello, old I'm dead. Oh, I can localize first. What? You can localize the first Cat and Betty? No, it's fine. The first Cat and Betty is the first Cat and Betty that I made was if you see the year here, it was made in 2016. I made this project only to learn Unity, and I wanted to make, you know, a small project for my wife, and it was like one of the first attempts at doing anything in Unity. That is why it runs so poorly nowadays, because it was kind of frame rate dependent and everything. It was, yeah, it's kind of funny. RPG needs a ton of things: exploration, story, progression, combat, etc. Yeah, exactly. Like a card builder, a roguelike deck builder, kind of has some of these systems already in place, but you need the world building around it. You need the characters, the story, some yeah, I don't know, story progression, stuff like that. Yeah, I think this is the main. But I think if you're making a card game or a roguelike deck builder, you already have a lot of systems in place that you can then use for an RPG, which is why I'm considering making an RPG after this one. Because I probably can reuse a lot of the systems that I've made for Faith in Despair, including all of the bugs. And yeah, I'm actually interested if I can pull it off. Like I'm not going to make a AAA RPG or whatever, but I want to try making kind of a Final Fantasy of the Nintendo era, you know, the NES era. Something like that, where it's very simple pixel art. We will see. I don't know. I can be the first to localize a new project is what I meant. Ah, okay. Yeah, sure. Absolutely. We actually have in a demo that is going to release soon, trademark, we actually already have implemented localization. So, and the first language in the localization select is Russian. So yeah, we will see. Delta Quake. No. Half Undertale. Yeah, maybe that's a good direction to go to. Just make a mod for Undertale. Call it Half Undertale, and then it's not related to Half-Life or Undertale at all. Exactly. Here's an odd behavior that I just noticed when I found the bug Lacrima. Okay. I muted you. Wait a minute. You were actually saying something. Wait.
Another one. It picks the right. So I had this done in this case, and
Yeah. I mean, this.
and I hover over another one. It picks the one that's hovered over it. It happens even on cards.
Yeah, I think it is. It would be interesting to see how it happened. I can kind of guess how or what is happening here, but I don't. Yeah, it's hard for me to say. Like this is the outcome. Yes, I want to know how it got to this point. Well, if you can reproduce it, please file a bug report and list the steps or whatever, and then you can also link the video. You're actually cracked with a bug hunt. It might just, you know what? I don't know, maybe it's the laptop that is running it on. I'm not saying it's bad, I'm just saying maybe it's this gold machine, this bug finding machine. Oh, you reported already. Okay. Thanks. Thank you very much. In here or in the Discord? In the Discord. No, that's not it. On F8, okay. Why is the bunny messaging me? Okay, let's see. So this is what we want to fix later, yes. Draw a card when targeting all enemies and deck is empty. It redraws the same card. This is not it. Did you not? I do not see it here. Did the feedback not go through, maybe? I have no idea. There we go with Angel. So good. Everybody check it out. You mentioned earlier that you had to enable your Wi-Fi to report a bug. Maybe it was not enabled. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, thank you for trying to report it. Oh, that was yesterday. Okay. So, unnamed shows up. But the unnamed Lacrima is actually what Renderpunk saw as well, right? I think Renderpunk also submitted this. Unnamed Lacrima shows up, yes. I think you had the same thing where you had a Lacrima in your inventory and it didn't have a name or anything like that, it was just there. I think Renderpunk had this as well. At some point, and I could not figure it out. Let's see. I think the problem with that bug is that it shows the final thing of the the resulting situation of that bug, right? And I cannot see. Oh, there it is. Attempt 2, bugged green Lacquer on screen. There it is. The thing is with this bug, if I'm correct, even if I load the save state over here, it should be repaired. But let's give it a try. Let's give it a shot. Alright, Arithmeticus. Arithmeticus is having PTSD by looking at the Lacrima. Okay, let's load it up. Yeah, see, when I load this, it is gone. It is actually working. Which is why this bug is so weird. It is not actually having a Lacrima here, it is just, I think, a kind of a visual bug that does not persist through the save states, which is why it is so weird. But if you remember how you got to this part, you retrace your steps or whatever. I think you bought something, right? You were just in the shop. You were in the shop and then you went to the inventory? I don't know. Equip the gems on a creature quickly? Okay. It's as quick as I can. On a creature. Oh, with a... Oh, you mean that? I have no idea. I have no idea, dude. This is the sort of thing where I would really like to have a video evidence. Because it is not in the save state. This is a visual bug. Now I can investigate what happens in terms of... He's screwed. It kind of seems like the... Okay. Trying to decipher the screenshot. It seems like... It instantiates a Lacrima that is not being used. That is what I think is happening here. For example, materia, right? If I move this here. Oh, it needs the canvas. Damn. Does it? Yeah, it needs a canvas. Yeah, see? Because the default materia is green. So what this screenshot tells me is that it instantiates a Lacrima that is then not being used. This is what the screenshot is telling me. Oh, but it is also yellow. It can also come in yellow. Replicated the bug. Now I'm really curious. Now I'm really curious. Now I am really curious. Let's see it in action. Normal. Oh, start. Inventory. Huh. Yeah, okay. It does not happen. I think it does not happen again if you restart the game. I think this bug is gone when you restart the game. And close it, open it again, and try it again. Because this is not... I mean, I'm going to try it, but this is a... Opening inventory while the Larkhammer pack shows up is what happens. Hello, Robert, how are you? Hydro, try again if you quit out of the game, like completely exit and open it again. Because this is a bug where the Larkhammer persists throughout the runs because it is not in the system, right? But it is kind of attached to the slot, but not really. So the system, even if you start a new run, it does not clear it out because for the system, it does not exist. It is there, but it is not in any array or whatever. So it is not cleared of the inventory. But if you restart the application, then it is gone. So even if I try it as well, I mean, I guess I will try it. I will give it a try. So what you're doing is inventory while the Larkhammer pops out, and then you move it into... Right. Okay, I'm gonna try it. So start. I'm on the wrong one. Sorry. Inventory. And then it's like this, and this, and this. See? This is like, this happens in your game once, and then until you close the game, this will be a problem for you. Like, this will persist throughout the runs. Yeah, so very unfortunate, but this is, yeah, this does not explain how it happened. I guess what you need to do is you need to start streaming on Twitch. That is what you need to do. And then we can trace everything back until we find it. Eventually. We will find it, even if it's the last thing we do. Yeah, no, this is, yeah, because this is a visual bug where the Larkhammer is not in the inventory, like in none of the arrays or whatever, so it is not cleared. The variable is gone that, you know, held a reference to it, so that is why it persists throughout the runs, but if you close the application, it is gone. So, okay, my theory is there is one section in the code where it creates a Larkhammer and then completely, and then it just forgets about it. It is a very strange bug. Like, I'm trying to think of a way. Maybe someone that just get cleared out of the memory. It is not memory related, but I mean, yeah, the Larkhammer, so the prefab is generated into, so I'm gonna explain. This is how it happens. I think Larkhammer is instantiate Larkhammer prefab, blah, blah. So it is instantiated, and I think it is also being added to slot, like slot add Larkhammer or whatever, I don't know. But then nothing happens to it. It is not named. It is not turned into anything specific or whatever, so that way it doesn't have a name. And then Larkhammer is never used. But it exists in as a prefab, like, as an object in the hierarchy, but it is never really used. And the slot also doesn't know about it, because you can, in the video you saw that you can put other Larkhammer on top of it. It is purely the visual, like you see it here. This is the material that we added to the hierarchy, and this is the image. This is all there is to it. So at some point we instantiate something that is not being used. Notice that this bug happened to me only on Invoker so far. Yes, there could be a reason, because an automaton has recycle, right? And recycle actually takes things from your inventory, puts it onto the automaton, and then puts it back. So yes, that might be related actually. If we take a look at recycle, we will follow the code, all right? So return recycle lacrima, yes. Exactly. That might be a reason. There's a position or a situation where some parts of the code does not clear the lacrima properly. Yeah. Something like that probably. I also think now that it's related to recycle. Yes. Okay, this is the only code part at the beginning here where we actually do something. If is Ella has modifier, okay. Remove trigger and action material. Inventory, move material from slot to inventory. It could also be a follow-up bug, you know, to all of the other bugs that you have encountered. That could also be a case. I think so. When I see this, I feel like if the coroutine is stopped while this is happening, might be some unforeseen consequences. That might be it. But why is the... Where is... Can be cracked. Remove material from card. Where does it check if it has recycle? Return recycle lacrima. Ah, automaton does it automatically. Right. Wait. There it is. So this is summon automaton. Okay. Get random trigger from satchel. What does it do? We have satchel material. Inventory slots. Alle Verweise suchen. It adds the slot to the card script. The parent slot is not null. Hide slot description, remove material, clear material title text, okay. And then add material. Then you're finding an action from a session and apply it. What? I mean... huh? That is already the first thing that is really weird. Like... Get random trigger from satchel. Satchel material. Slot inventory slots. Has material. Attached material is trigger material. Confused screaming, yes. Return null. What? If trigger material is not null, we are adding a slot, yes. If parent slot is not null, why would it be null? And if parent slot is null, why do you wanna add it to the card script? That seems very strange. Why am I checking for a parent slot? How do you get a material from inventory slots without a parent slot? Huh? Inventory slots. Alle versuchen. I mean, that already sent me down a rabbit hole. Slot is free. See, it doesn't make any sense. Like, why would I have a Lakama just floating around? You're welcome. Card slot in the inventory slots. Oh, that's a lot. Alter next Lakama. Add Lakama, okay. I don't know. Yeah, it's strange. It might also be. I don't know. It might also be related to. So wait a minute. The first time you saw this. Yeah, this is already bugged. This is not the first time. Like when you submitted this. This is already like the. I don't know. This is not the first run that you saw this, right? Like, when did this first appear? This one green thing. This is the second run, okay. Yeah, and do you remember the first time you saw this? Was your satchel very full? Maybe? Ah, you posted in the server the first time, okay. Oh, okay. Ah, yeah. Oh, yeah. You got it at the very beginning? Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't know. It might be. It's probably related to recycling. Yeah, let's be honest. I think it's probably because of automatons and the recycled stuff. Yeah, we will have to wait and see. If you ever see this again, like, do an immediate F8 report, and then we might see.
Warning.
Anchu Studios, thank you so much for the raid. How is it going? How was the stream? What are you working on? I'm currently working on a game called Faith and Despair. That's the link over here. We'll try to replicate it. Yes, thank you very much. So this is a card game that I released back in November, but I'm currently working on updates. I've planned to update the game for the entire rest of the year. The last big one was in June, was a boss update. And yeah, this is the game I'm working on right now. And people have found new bugs. The really interesting thing about a systemic card game like this is the more features you add, it's kind of like an exponential curve. Like, all of these systems interact with each other, right? And all of the bugs that appear, they are so strange, and it turns into like into a puzzle almost. Looks amazing. Thank you very much. By the game I will see deliver. You saw it on TikTok. Oh, that's crazy. Anything you want to share? What are you working on? Everybody follow Anchu Studios. But yeah, I've been working on this for 3.5 years now. So I started working on this in 2023. And I learned a lot with this project. Let's just put it that way. I cannot pause the ads. I'm so sorry. We are working on a cat adoption game. Oh, nice. That sounds cool. You probably cannot hear me right now, but if you can, if you have anything to share, please do so. Let's see what we can find. Can we find a link? Little treasures. Is that it? That might be it. If Steam wants to load. Oh my god. Steam is down. Hydro, what did you do? did you play around on Steam? Did you find a bug on Steam as well? Okay, let's try it again. Something went wrong. Wow. You don't see that often. What is happening? Is Steam down? Okay, let's try it again. You feed them, clean the litter boxes, and instead of finding poop, you find treasures. Nice. I wish that was the actual case, to be honest. Every time we cleaned the litter boxes of our cats, it almost felt like a treasure hunt, right? But every time you would find poop, it was so, I don't know. Steam is actually down? No way. Come on. You can use those to decorate and feed them and stuff. More cats, more treasures, more chaos. That sounds really good. Look at this, what? Steam is actually down. No! No, that's crazy. Do you, when do you plan to release Litter Treasures? We do it every day and I just wished I could find something else, so I made it a game. Oh, yeah. I also always wished like, you know, you have this shovel, right? And every time you do this shaky motion, right? And then it's like, am I gonna find gold? Am I gonna find a ring or whatever? But no, it's always poop or pee. Both of these are possible. We broke it, yeah. Too many people are currently trying to exit Litter Treasures. That's the core loop. I think that will resonate with a lot of people, to be honest. Everybody wants to find something else. For one day, they want to find something else in the litter box. Litter box gacha mechanics, I love it. Oh my god, Steam is actually down. I'm gonna take a look after the stream, or if Steam decides to get back online. But yeah, thanks a lot for the raid. Do you wanna, if you wanna talk about it, I probably have to go. But yeah, if you wanna see how long have you been working on it, got to wishes yours before it went down. I like card games also. Thank you very much. Broke Steam for you all. Hydro, what are you doing? Alright. Thank you very much for the raid. Okay, so while Steam is down, we're gonna talk about the next bug. That's crazy. Spawn to me. Yeah. We're gonna add a limit here. Oh yeah, we were talking about this, right? And I was trying to investigate if we have a way to, I don't know, It is probably related to recycle. Yes, we figured out that much. Probably related to summon automatons. So I'm gonna note this down. This is probably related to Invoker, specifically recycle on automatons. That's just my assumption. We will see. Troubleshooting the servers by denying the service. Yeah. It should be back up soon, right? There it is. Litter treasures. Oh my god, it's so cute. Wow. Cat household analytics? What is that? Play while you work. Oh my god, you can play it on the side? You can have it on your side of your boring Excel work? That's crazy. Scoop the treasure. Oh my god, you found kitty cribbers that look strangely like poop. Oh my god, so cute. Big eyes. Very important. You found a cactus. Okay, so I don't know why, but there's a word for poop in Austrian, and it is cactus. Probably because poop also can be kacken. And and sometimes you can say, oh, that is a cactus. That is funny. Unlock and decorate unique rooms. Wow. That seems really complex. Achieve harmony. Oh, very cute. I was gonna say, I mean, harmony with cats. You know what to say about cats. They will be there when you're stressed to calm you down, but they will also be there to stress you when you're calm. But yeah, this is really cool. Cool and cute. Crystal treasure. Scoop the treasure. Play while you work. You can actually play it on the side, dock the game to the side of the screen, and let the cats live their lives while you do other tasks. That is really cool. Steam's down again? Damn. It looks really good actually. Yeah, it does. It looks really cool. I don't want to get this just to have an idle game at this rate. Oh my god, Steam's down again. No, who tripped on the wires, guys? Anyway. So. Oh, my bad. Can you plug it in again, Hydro? Can you do that for us, please? So if you go to Card Game Manager, get random action from Satchel. Yeah, Again, it might be related to recycle. It also might be just something completely different. But you saying that it happens only with Invoker could be a relatively good indicator, yeah. Also, this feels very strange. Like, why is it adding a materia that does not have a parent slot? I don't understand what is happening here. That is very strange. That is extremely strange. They're redirecting the Steam power to Steam machines. Oh, I see. I see. That's one steaming pile of litter. But this is completely tripping me up. Why would I get a materia that does not have a parent slot? This is really, really strange. Huh. I can remove it. I can say, you know what, if you don't have a parent slot, I don't care about you. Like, why are you even here? Why are you even here, right? That might actually be... Could this cause a Lacrima just hanging around for no reason? I'm gonna try something, okay? I am going to try something. What happens if I have a Lacrima inventory? Oh no, I hate it when this happens. I hate it when this happens. No. What if you have a Lakama in your inventory and we can just, you know what, we're just gonna try it out. I need Twitch chat again. There it is. This is the other one. This is this one. Okay, everything is open again. Also not a bug, just tip for with achievement downs, get the guy with crows and slap fracture on him with enemy attack while playing Invoker. You get dust to dust easily. Okay. Nice. So we are in inventory, right? I'm gonna put this in an inventory. Now I'm gonna check it out in the inspector. Okay, card slot, material title. This is heal 7. Alright. What if I take this material? Clone. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is it, guys. I'm going to copy this over here to the other slot. Canvas, card slot. Wait. Yeah. I'm gonna paste this here. Into the card slot button. Paste as child. There it is. See? There it is. This is what I mean. You have a material, an object that is not supposed to be here, and you can drag it around, yes, but you cannot slot it anywhere. This is exactly what happens. So, and you can still do this. Yeah, you can still do exactly this. This is basically what happens, but now we just have to figure out why. Why does it generate a material, an object, and it adds it to the slot? Dude, I think this is because of this function. Because it checks for parent slot. There's no other way. There's no other way. I think this is actually because of this. This, you know what this is? I feel like this is a workaround for a bug. Like you should never have a material in your inventory without a parent slot. That does not make any sense. Not a solo part, yeah. Like I assume that at some point I had this error here where it says, oh, parent slot is not, you know, set to a reference or function or whatever. And then I went in and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna fix this. Oh, I can just check for the parent slot if it's null or not. And only do the hide slot description if parent slot is active. This is exactly what this looks like. You know what? This is probably what the code looked like for the fix. I swear this is probably what it looked like. Here. And then I'm like, wait a minute. Parent slot is whatever. And then it's like, oh yeah, then I will just check if parent slot is null. Done. But it didn't fix the problem. Oh my god, this is hilarious. So what I can do, I probably need to remove this fix, this check, because it makes 0 sense. I was probably just, you know, trying to fix all of the bugs and then just speedrunning all of the errors. But this is not the solution, guys. So anyways, I'm gonna note this down just to have it written down. Relate to invoker, yes, because in summon automaton checked for Oh, checked for blah blah blah. Extra material parent slot is null. Which doesn't make any sense. You should not have a material flying around in inventory without a parent slot. That is a huge problem. So, here's the thing. What does recycle do? Issue found? I don't know. Or did you find the issue? Wait a minute. Okay. So what happens for recycle? Let's check this code again. Materia.recycle. Alle Verweise suchen. Remove trigger and action material. So this is it. If it is an ally and card has modifier recycle. For each of the material slots, move material from slot to inventory. Okay, how is that done? Slot remove material, yes. If material is now returned. Okay. So, and then we're adding the material. Slot parent card shot. Oh, wait. Set is full. I don't know if it's related to the satchel being full, to be honest. Because Hydro said it was more in the beginning of the run, right? So it is not related to the satchel being full. Are you able to see Steam stats for what player has the most time spent playing Fate and Despair? No. I don't see any individual players. It happened in the beginning of the run 3 times? What? And yeah, I can check out the overall game stats. But not individual players. I will show you. So you have players. No, wait a minute. Products. Faith in Despair. And so you too shall despair. First time I reported it, second time on stream, third time when I replicated it. Replicated in terms of saw the other thing occurring again. But yeah. This is what you have, right? I only see like one standard deviation of playing time, which is 9 hours and 56 minutes. Which doesn't make any sense, to be honest, because some people have played the game for 80 hours or more. What I only see is, says here 20 plus hours, or here, 20 plus hours, so 143 people have played it for 20 plus hours or more. That is what I see. That is what I see. Oh, Steam is back, just realized. There you go. $27.3 hours right now, no regrets. Nice. Okay. I mean, I can also try doing a quick run with Invoker. Just see what happens now that I've removed the conditions. Love to learn not to have a regretful victim curse. Nice. Okay, let's look at the add function because it can be null. Let's see what can happen here. Get first stream entry slot. Return null. Yeah, but then what happens to the material? I know it's not related to the inventory being full, But it's like you have a materia, you're holding it like this, and then it just nothing happens to it. I think it should be destroyed here. Anyways, attach materia. Get first free inventory slot. Yes. Check for full set achievement. There's nothing here really that says to me that it could be the reason for this. For this to happen, it needs to... It needs to be added to the slot as a... Wait a minute. It needs to be reparented, right? Which happens... Where? Here. Parent slot is this. Turns from parent is this. Yeah, no, this is weird. Okay, I have another theory. What if we say remove materia, and we're just gonna take a look at all the references to it? Because I have a remove Lacoma new. Oh my god. Wait a minute, remove material actually doesn't remove it from the slot. Is that right? No, that cannot be right. It does not set the... No, that can't be true. I would say give yourself 2 spare Lacrimas and Automaton on start of a run, beat the battle and restart and see what happens. Yeah, I mean, I will just take a look at the code real quickly. Replace the last on the right. But does remove Lacrima even remove it from the slot as a parent? Oh, after material change. Wait. This is weird. Okay, so this is summon automaton, right? Get random action from satchel. Add slot. Remove materia. Add materia. But remove materia does not remove it from the slot. Is that true? That cannot be true. Add materia. Wait a minute. Public void add socket. Add materia. Target stop fine. Attach materia. Okay. Attach materia sets the parent slot to this. Okay. Does it perchance not remove the material after restarting a run? I have no idea. It should. I love game deving. True. Slotted material is this. What I'm seeing right now is that the transform parent is never changed when removing the material, which is so strange. Cannot wait to get into this, then start wrecking my head going, what the hell did I do now? Do you want to make a game, Hydro, or are you planning on making a game? is the attached material. Oh my god. The transform parent is only changed on attach and not on remove. Why? Why? That is very strange. Okay, I'm gonna note this down as well. So need to, okay, is only changed in attach material, but not remove material, which is strange. The reason this is strange is because if I call remove material, it is actually not removed from the slot in the hierarchy. Which means the material is always going to be there. But the inventory doesn't know about it anymore. So you have a situation where it is removed from the material inventory, but then it is not attached. I plan to, alright. I'm thinking to stick with routes of RPG FPS that I obsess over. Wait, what? RPG FPS. Alright. Can you give us an example of a game that you really like? Oh, like Borderlands. Ah, get it. Okay. Alright. I want to change an attached material, but not remove material. That is actually a big thing. Is there a way where when you summon an automaton, is there a way where the material is returned or removed is not null? Add slot. Add material. Create modifier material. Okay, so this is fine. If we follow this one screenshot where there's a yellow one, that means it was removed from the inventory, but then never added to anything else. Oh my god. Is there a way this can find free slot? What if it doesn't have... What if it doesn't have a free slot? I know this should not happen, but... That's crazy. Borderlands Series, Shadow Warrior 2, Stalker and Fallout. Nice. Add material. Summoned. Okay, this is probably not related anymore. I can remove that. What if one spawns but tries to apply 3 Lacumas and someone with that breaks? It cannot do that as far as I know. So when an automaton is summoned, it only gets one trigger from inventory, and if it has added a trigger from inventory, it will also try to add an action material, like a defense or an action, like a defense or offense material from the inventory, and attach it as well. So at max it will have 2 from the inventory and the recycle Lacma. So an automaton will never have more than 3. Get random action from satchel. So I feel like it needs to... would fracture maybe affect this? Do you feel like you had fracture any, like, your slots were fractured or anything like that? It should not. It should not, but I can investigate. Remove materia. Get random is action and do this. Attach material. Wait a minute. What? No, okay, this is fine. This is just a list. Get random in range, yes. It would return it. Get random trigger from sexual. As far as I know, you use automaton a lot against fracture. I hate fracture, so they are self-equivalent for such. True. Yeah, I don't see anything here where it says don't do anything if you are fractured or whatever. I honestly believe that there was something really fishy going on with the condition here where I checked for the parent slot. That was really, really strange. I think what I'm gonna try is maybe just try a fight with automaton, with invoker, and see if this happens again. Just do some quick testing. There's definitely something weird going on here. Start. Let's go back to the main profile. Start. Invoker. Let's try it. We have healed, weak, and poison. What I'm gonna do is have all of this here. That's good. And try an automaton. Redraw. Thank God. Okay. Recycle, heal, and poison. What happens if I save and quit? Continue. And then do this. Just keep destroying these. Oh, okay. So we should see... Yeah, okay, this is back in inventory. God damn it. Yeah, the only error to be seen is this one, that's fine. I'm gonna try again. Maybe it's because... Can we import saves on mobile devices? Example on iPad when the game comes out on it. Could have slapped the save on there. Right now, no, but I could have like an export JSON function and an import JSON function where you can export the save state in kind of a compressed matter and then copy that entire string over to the iPad and then import it again. Maybe that's because this is what my friend did for Lost for Swords, but not sure if I can do it because there's a lot of data. I'm saving all of the runs. I'm saving all 3 meta statistics and, you know, save state and something like that. So we will see. So you were in a graveyard, right? Yes. Maybe, okay, no. I was like, maybe it happens if you have a lot of automatons that summon almost simultaneously. There's no simultaneous happening because it's all just one coroutine, but no, there's no way. Maybe the error will occur now that I have this removed. Should never have an undefined parent slot. That's crazy. It's actually crazy. Let's see if there's anything here. No. What else can I try? Broken envelope, yes. There's no way this is... No. I don't think so. Automaton on all allies is so good. Heal poison. Recycle. Why does it even add another one? This is what I don't understand right now. Why does it add an additional one when it doesn't need one? It still works. Skip that. I'm gonna try again. And this time we're going to summon an automaton. Healed weak. Yeah, it doesn't need this empty one. Why does it do that? Why does it do that? It already has 2 slots. Stop it. Get some help. Maybe standing around would do something? Okay, let's try it again. Automatons. Never... Wait a minute. Never have an empty slot if they have trigger and action material. So, continue. That is an old bug. Okay. Oh, I need to play some spells. Something. Oh, you bastard. Go away, please. Thank you very much. Recycle with only one. Recycle is in the graveyard. That's good. Okay, let's check out the inventory. Have an eye is evil, yes. Alright, so what happens when I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna make a new fight. Start a new fight. Redraw. Automaton. And now I'm gonna save. But I'm going to save and quit. Start a new run. What happens now? Everything is reset properly. What happens now? I'm so hyped for Bangkok, cannot wait. True. True. Grudge. Let's kill this guy and this guy. See what happens now. Oh my god. It's Arcadia. This is such a good one. Bought a new photo camera that blows my old one out of the water. Can only imagine how good the pictures would be. Nice. God damn it, guys. I don't know what could happen here. We can try... yeah, I don't know. No idea. We can try summoning a few more automatons. Oh my god, Bonnet. Oh my god, guys, Bonnet, no! Alright, let's try another one. And let's keep going. Let's keep summoning automatons. Maybe there's something here. Okay, you don't actually want anything anymore. I'm going to finish this fight. You didn't see anything. Go back to inventory. Still everything works. I don't know what to tell you guys. Hydra found a bug so gamedev broke Philip too. I'm not broken. I don't know what you mean. No, I'm just fascinated. There's something in the code that definitely makes this happen. And we will find it. Even if it's the last thing I will do. But yeah, it's probably related to automatons. Maybe, I don't know. Wouldn't be the first bug related to recycle, honestly. There have been some bugs in the past about it. Okay. I mean, we could try automaton target all. See what happens there. But there's no, yeah, I don't know. There's no way. Good luck with that. Modifier. I'm gonna say target all allies. Maybe, you know, it just needs to instantiate them really, really quickly. You know? And I'm gonna add the spec into the inventory. If I want to die. Trigger, yeah, let's give me that. Okay. Not gonna do that. Oh, wait a minute. No. Okay, let's try it one more time. I am going to play this guy and this one. Hurt me, I don't care. I'm going to build this and then all of them have recycled Lacrima. What happens when I do this? Hello, Terok! How is it going? I'm the guy from Oslo. I'm trying to find a bug. A very cool one. Very curious one. So, I'm going to finish the fight now and see what happens. Void 8. I don't see any error here. What happens when I do this now? Nothing. Nothing happens. Alright. Well, this is gonna be an ongoing investigation, I'm afraid. If it ever happens again, we will see. Maybe we can reproduce it then. Just report it immediately, guys. Do it. Don't happen some fresh ones, at least to me. Detective Mother on the case. That's true. Olaf from Oslo? No. No, I'm not Olaf from Oslo. No.
Greetings!
Greetings! I am Detective Mother Sheep. I'm investigating a bug right away. The fuck is that? Okay. I leveled up, yes. Thank you for the subscription, Hydro. Thank you very much. I'm trying to wrap my head around this. But yeah, it is related to... it's only changed in attach material and not in remove material. That is the main reason. So there is like a section in the code where it's remove material is called, but then never attach material. So there's some kind of a weird thing going on here. It might just be... It might just be... Yeah, no, this is crazy. But yeah, at one point we're gonna find it. I might just, you know what? I might just brute force it and say, you know what? In remove material, we're also gonna change it. That might be the best case for this. This is so strange. Remove material from the card slot. And it is not actually removed from the transport parent. Like, yeah, but the reason is, where would you put it? Where would you put it, right? You cannot, if you have a slot, you can't just put it into the ether. Just have it exist randomly and hang it onto nothing. I think the solution is so simple. It's probably something really, really simple. Let me go through a list one more time. Alle-Verweise suchen. Alright, so this is from the summoner, the automaton. It is definitely added here, right? It is also added here. I'm trying to find the remove material where it is not added afterwards. This is an attach material, destroy. Okay, this one gets destroyed. This is the Lacoma pack animation. Pack or pick? Remove material. So, return altar. It's probably not related to the altar of tears. Probably not, right? Here it is destroyed properly. Here it is added right away. What I'm seeing here is a lot of problems when the material is full, or the set is full. I don't know. It just seems very problematic to me. I think what I really need to do is change the transport parent in remove material. Like here, for example, slot material, remove material, but if material is null, return. How can material ever be null? I don't know. Move material from card to rewards. Oh, I think this is not in use anymore. If material is null, okay, then we return. If material is not null, material destroy. Clear material. Could this be it? Nah. Clear materia is called in whenever the run is ended or whatever, right? I don't think this is it. If all material is not null, destroy the game object. I mean, it sounds good to me. Original material, attach material. Attach material. Unsocket material. Oh my god, we have another function here. Where am I in the list? Let's remember unsocket material, guys. That is hilarious. What? Show socket effect of adding it. Unsocket material. What? What is that? Remove active lacrima. What is that? Move lacrima from altar to inventory. Okay, sure. I think this is fine. Something was very strange here. Definitely. Again, I was checking for parent slot. Parent slot can never and should never be undefined. That is so strange. Okay. Unstock material. Thank you. Alle Verweis suchen. Quick remove. Unsocket material. Add. Okay, this should work. Move material to slot. In pick slot. Okay. Damn. Destroy picked material. Oof. Alright, I mean, that looks fine. That looks fine to me. I think the actual fix is going to be to write an entirely new game. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to raid Prowler. I don't know who he is. Wait a minute. Yeah, okay. I don't know who he is, but he looks kind of cool. So let's check it out. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I will be back on Wednesday, and I wish you a nice day until then. Thank you very much for watching, thank you very much for helping me find bugs and fixing them. I'm gonna eat my microphone now. It tastes really good. Alright, see you on Wednesday. Goodbye.